Yo guys, Kurt here. So last time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we finished the Fire Sanctuary. I'm actually gonna check the map real quick, cause... Okay, oh, we have a lot. Okay, I guess I'll do those first. I was gonna go to the bazaar and upgrade our bow first, but you know, there's things in the sky, so we'll go grab those. But yeah, last time on Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we finished the Fire Sanctuary. Had a second standoff with Girahim and got the Master Sword. That's a big part. Yeah. The third flame that we forged the sword in had given the Master Sword, or given our sword the Light of Evil's Bane. No, it didn't give us that. It just gave us a sword that demons revile. Is what this. I don't know. There's a lot of details about it that I can't currently remember. Okay, is it on Beetle's Island? Is that what's over here? What's with all the tornadoes? I'm just trying to get to my destination. Good grief. Was it on this island? Do we have to come back at night? Hold on, we might have to come back at night. That's not where I wanted. Okay, yeah, we have to come back to this one at nighttime. This is whenever you sleep on Beetle's bed, you'll get to that. So let me go to the next one. I guess I'll get the two that are in the Thunderhead real quick. Okay, so the first of these chests was somewhere on the Isle of Songs, it looked like. There's the one that we had already opened. Is there another one somewhere? This is where I put it. Is it on the top? Maybe it's on the top. Let's fly up to the top real quick. Yep, there it is. So, out of the Goddess chest on top of the Isle of Songs, we get a small bomb bag. Cool. Okay, it's on this island somewhere. Do I have to dive for? I guess I have to dive for that. Hold on. Oh, no, there's a place on top that we could. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now, the one on this island that we don't know what it is yet, we got a piece of heart. This completes a heart container. Your heart capacity will go up by 1. Alright, I think the last heart is in heart containers, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it is, but yeah, we still have one more Goddess Cube to go open, so, not Goddess Cube, Goddess Chest, so let's get to it. Okay, and so this last one is on the underside of Fun Fun Island. Oh no, my wallet's full! Dang, okay, well, shoot. Okay, well, we're gonna head back to Skyloft anyways. I have a few things we can buy, just in case we get any more rupees. And one thing I accidentally held off on and completely forgot to do was going seeing Betro. I believe we have 2 rewards from him. One for reaching 50 crystals and one for reaching 60. Now, there are going to be different times when we can actually go after other gratitude crystals. They show up at different points, but I'm actually going, for the purpose of keeping the story kind of linear, we're going to go for those at a specific point when everything is open. Because there's only 2 rewards left from Betro at this point, I believe, anyways, so we're going to just wait on the last 2 rewards. or the last few gratitude crystals and get those later anyways. Let's upgrade. These are all the items that he has for us to upgrade. It's just the bow left. Go for it. I want this bow upgraded. All done. We got the Sacred Bow. It uses the sacred power of the goddess to rain a terrible force upon your enemies. Huh, looks like you don't have anything else I can upgrade. Come again soon. Yep, we have upgraded all the main things there are to upgrade. The only things that would be left to be upgradable are the extra satchels and whatnot. Or if you bought like an extra shield or something. But I don't really know why you would. If there's one thing that I hope my playthrough has done for y'all so far is show that there's not a lot of... The shields are pretty durable. It takes a lot to actually break one of these shields. Even the baseline shields. I mainly went to the Sacred Shield. I mean, yes, it does... Hello, can I grab the thing? I went to the Sacred... Well, for one, I like showing off all the shields. But the Sacred Shield is resistant to both fire and electricity, so for someone who forgets what I'm facing half the time, it's nice to have something that's just durable. But this thing also is, it's great against, or it recharges itself, so, is this one 16? Okay, that one's 16, I can't afford that one right now. So that piece of heart will probably be the last thing we buy in the game. Last major big buy. Because I think this is 8, right? Or is it 1,000? This one's 1,000. I'll buy it. We got a bug medal. Areas with insects will now be marked with a green dot on the map. Pouch is full, so it's getting sent to the item shack. Alright, and before I forget, I am going to sleep here so that we can get to Beetle's Island and get that other goddess chest that was available. Inside of this goddess chest is a rupee medal. I mean, we may actually need this if we want that, if we want that piece of heart. There's a good chance... Oh, shoot. Good chance we'll end up wanting that. But yeah, with that, let's get back to Petro. Alright, back at Petro's place. Let's go talk to him. Oh, you've gathered quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent! Please take this as a token of this demon's deepest appreciation. We got a big wallet. You can now carry 1,000 rupees. You have made such magnificent progress gathering gratitude crystals. Please just continue helping me a bit longer. Oh, gracious me! That is a prodigious quantity of gratitude crystals you brought for me. This is such an appallingly insufficient reward that my cheeks burn hot with embarrassment, but please, take this. I hate you. We got another gold rupee, and we won't lose all of this one. You have made such magnificent progress. Okay, I just read that. Oh, I have another reward. What other number did we miss? We got the giant wallet. This voluminous capacity of this wallet allows you to store a whopping 5,000 rupees. We will never need that many rupees from this point on. Oh, there's another reward? No, I beg you, stop. That chest is not to be opened under any circumstance. There's something unspeakable inside. I want to open it. I said no! That chest contains the infinite evil of the dreaded cursed metal. If you carry that metal with you, you'll find more rupees than ever before. You'll even have better chances of discovering treasures. Oh, don't make me say it. Sounds handy. Now that you mention it, that does sound pretty enticing, but... It gets worse, far, far worse. Any poor soul who holds that metal will find himself unable to open his pouch. No matter how badly you want to use your potions or shields, that will be denied to you. Can you imagine a more gruesome fate? Please, push any thought of this chest out of your mind forever. You must never think of it again. Yeah, I'm gonna open it. If I can get to the chest. We got the cursed medal. With this, rupees of treasure will appear more often, but it also carries a curse that prevents your pouch from opening. Eek! Your pouch is full, so item was sent to the item check, and now Peatrice will never be able to open up her store again. A report, Master. Due to your sword's enhancements, it is now possible to use your dowsing ability to detect feelings of gratitude. I've added gratitude crystals to your list of dowsing targets. Something we will never use! Does he say anything since I opened the chest? Oh dear, now you've done it. You opened it, didn't you? Human desire is insatiable. Fearsome thing, even to a demon. But then again, I suppose this also makes your kind so intriguing. If your pouch won't open, fear not. That will only happen while you're carrying that medal. If you leave it at an item check, you'll be able to open your pouch once again. Well, luckily we do not carry it right now, and I don't have any desire to show it off right now. All it is it's basically the treasure and rupee medal put together. But as he said, anything in your pouch will not be available to you. Your shield will not be on your back. It will be in the pouch. Yeah. So, oh, really? So use that at your own risk. Watch your step there. Haven't they taught you at the academy that knights must always be vigilant? Sharpen up or you'll never make it to knighthood. Okay, but now that... Watch your step there. Haven't they taught you at the academy that knights must always be vigilant? Sharpen up or you'll never make it to knighthood. Okay, but now that's out of the way, Fi told us the last time that with this sword, we should be able to open the Gate of Time and to head to the Sealed Temple. So, with all of this sidetracking out of the way, let's get over there. Really? Whoa, hey, how did it come? Oh, you never make it now. Okay, so now that we've dropped back into the sealed grounds, there's this is different. This is very different. There's like a track or something going along the side here. Ooh, hey, there's a contraption. That's a big old bomb. Can I pick up big old bomb? Oh my god, I can pick up big old bomb. Ah! Wait, I didn't want to drop big old bomb. That's got to be a big explosion. That has to be a big explosion. Oh wow, that is a long timer. Woo. Okay, distraction aside, let's go see the old lady at the temple. What's up, Goose? Yo, Link saw the rail track I put up outside, eh? What's it for? Haha, oh, you'll see before long. Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt the sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is... Ooh, are we getting into, all the, side Zelda games? Get some, force gems and whatnot? It is the divine power left to us by the gods of old, the same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the Gate of Time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the Gate of Time with a Skyward strike. It will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. Whoa! No, I fear the seal is giving way once again. A terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. Oh, it should not happen, but there was no other way to open the gate, so it goes. Link, you must imprison that beast once again. Alright, bring it on! This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. Alright, here we go. We gotta imprison the imprisoned again. That wasn't a redundant statement. Not at all. Hey, Link! Daha! Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Grucinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue at the time to make something like this, you know. Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are. You're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on though, that monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I've put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Will do. Down we go. Now he has hands. The Imprisoned. So, this fight is just the same. Look at that, seems like our ugly friend grew himself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. So, I'm curious if our Skyward strikes do that much damage. It doesn't look like they do. Woo. So try your best to keep up with it. It does move faster. It also has bigger beams coming out of its feet. Okay, now I gotta be able to... Okay. Oh, no. This is what so, whenever it gets to a certain point, it will start trying to climb up the side. Hey Link, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me a signal up on the D-pad. Alright, it's time for Goose to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with the controls. Once you finish aiming, press A to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun that scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, don't care. I just need you to take out its hands. Ha! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep being on the big ugly till I give you the signal. Okay, so that literally only took out a single fingernail. Same concept though, if you take out the toes, it'll fall over and you can then go and attack the head. So let's see if I can get up there. It grows everything back, and actually, why don't we try, so if we take Groose around, Let's launch this baby at the feet and see what happens. I hit the arm. But... Oh, I thought I had it stunned. Okay. So, I think I showed this off the first go-around, but if you get above it... Yep. If you get above it, you can attack its head, or attack the thing. Oh, and now it's gonna do this. Okay. That just doesn't look right with those long arms. Okay, camera. Wait. How far is it gonna go? This is gonna be a little bit more difficult, because from here, I gotta be able to stun it. And I hear you, Groose! It's not time yet! Yet again, take a shot at its feet. I hit the arm yet again. Alright. But it's the same thing. Get on its head. And we've done it. Now, Link. Strike the ceiling spike with a Skyward Strike and restore the seal quickly. Man, we did not let it get that high this time. I think it got higher on that first go-around fighting it. Mind you, I think out of the two fights, this is definitely the easier one. But, you know. Oh, I just hit myself in the chest with a Wii remote. I don't know how I managed to do that. Ow! In this epic moment, Link stabs himself in the chest with the hilt of the Master Sword, the guard, or whatever the technical term for that is. Nice work there, Link. Of course you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now, let's get that gated time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Yep. Couldn't do it without Groose, and that's actually fairly true. I don't think that fight is possible if you don't take a shot with Groose. Unless, of course, you're a speedrunner. I think you get on the head and you can do it that way. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I thought that was the door for a second. But yeah, let's head on in. It seems you're successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh. Oh, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could do to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There's much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it's the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it, such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There's no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward Strike. Come on already, charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Right on, Granny. Indeed. Now, Link, go to the gate. Chris. Right on, Granny. Okay, let's ignore the fact that Link just missed. He never misses. I am Link. I am the greatest. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that descends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now awaits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. It might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" Temple of Hylia.
Hey!
Alas, I've been expecting you, Link. You're doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just been sealed away by demise. A little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skylofts. It is true to its name, you have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You'll have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the Demon King known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They call it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess, Hylia, succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit the size of your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made the sacrifice, as you've likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda. I am the goddess, reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an ancient goddess, led me here, to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able.
With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Fi and the Great Blade. She's a part of... Wait, Link, the goddess created Fi and the Great Blade she's a part of for a very specific reason. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddesses, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you've endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage. For this, I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at least achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings in the land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand, this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All of that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I'll remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I'm highly reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm gonna ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up? Of course! I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There's work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. And fulfill it we shall. Next time. This video went extremely long, but there was not a decent cutoff point with all the story being told here. That cutscene almost gets me crying every time. There's so much that's impactful stuff with that specific one, but we'll go over that later. But thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we return to the present to continue Link's journey. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys then. Bye, everybody.